Howdy Google Ads fans, and welcome to my Google Ads Masterclass. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you. It's never a bad time to learn Google Ads, to figure out how to use the world's most popular and largest advertising platform to increase the profitability of your business. My name is Isaac Rudansky, but before I introduce myself, I want to first take a moment to say thank you. This course has literally changed my life, and it's changed the lives of so many of my students. This is actually the third iteration and volume of this course. It's the best-selling Google Ads course online anywhere in the world, as far as I can tell. Over 100,000 students have enrolled in this course, and literally not a day goes by where I don't get a LinkedIn message, a Twitter message, an email, and actually, and I'm telling you, this is like totally the truth. The last two times I was in New York City out for dinner, two total strangers who were students of mine came over to me and said, "Hey, are you Isaac Rudansky? I've taken your course." One person said it helped them land a new job. Another person said it's helped them grow their business tremendously just by following along step by step as I teach proven concepts and techniques in Google Ads that will be effective, that will help your campaigns be more profitable. So this course has had an enormous impact on me. It's allowed me to grow my agency at Venture Media to more than 4 times the size as it was before I first launched this course. And teaching and helping students be better at their jobs and get new jobs and launch a career in digital advertising or be able to launch their own successful online business. It's just incredibly satisfying. It's incredibly fulfilling. And I have an enormous amount of appreciation that I'm able to provide that. And I have a lot of gratitude to you, my student, for taking this journey with me, for enrolling in this course today. I'm really, really excited. And I think that you're going to gain an enormous amount, and I'm going to gain by being able to interact with you throughout this course. So really, sincerely, thank you very much. And I truly hope that this course provides everything that you expect it to provide, plus a whole lot more. One or two quick housekeeping things before I introduce myself and my background. I try to really incorporate as much feedback from students as I possibly can. And as you could probably imagine, with 100,000 students, I've got plenty of complaints. By and large, I've had really good reviews, over 100,000 students and an average review of 4.7, 4.8 stars for this course. But I have gotten a couple critiques, and one of them was that sometimes I talk too fast, so I'm going to try to slow down. And another critique is that I tend to repeat myself too many times. That's a little bit of a tricky one, because a lot of students have said that they enjoy that. A lot of students have said that sometimes I tend to repeat myself, so I'm really going to try to not repeat myself unnecessarily. A few students have mentioned that some of the lectures were too beginner than what they were expecting, so I want to let you know that if you're not totally new to Google Ads and you know how to set up your own campaign, you understand the basic settings of a campaign structure, so then you could go through the curriculum and find the topics that you're more interested in. Maybe you want to learn how to calculate lifetime value. Maybe you want to learn how to set up e-commerce conversion tracking. Maybe you want to learn how to run an advanced AdWords script. And by all means, feel free to jump around. I'm trying to keep this course, it's a long course, and I'm trying to keep the modules as organized and as easy to understand as possible, so you could really jump around and skip through and go to the lectures that are most relevant to you. And the last critique is that my slides, which I do make available, they had a black background. And people and students wanted to print out the slides, and of course it wasted a lot of ink. So I did this last night at 2 o'clock in the morning. I redid all my slides to have a white background with dark text to make it easier for you guys to print out the slides. So I might have a lot of faults, but I really do try to incorporate your feedback as much as possible. And I'm open, of course, to more feedback. I love criticism, as long as it's honest criticism, and it's something which is helpful and will make this course a whole lot better. So let me introduce myself. Again, my name is Isaac Rudansky. As you know, I am the co-founder of Venture Media. We're a Long Island-based digital advertising agency. We're one of the fastest growing digital advertising agencies in New York. And I also want to take a moment to say thank you to the great team here at Venture Media for allowing me to film this course, refilm this course in the office. And I know it's been a bit of an imposition on some people, and they've been really, really good sports with it. The first course I shot in my apartment, so it didn't bother anybody, but I wanted to have a little bit more of a professional setting. We have a professional camera crew and a video crew and a makeup crew. I'm just kidding, there's no makeup, as you could tell. So this is Adventure Media. We're a digital advertising agency that helps clients like Forbes Magazine, AMC Networks, the International Culinary Center, Caris Negotiating, and over 400 other brands increase the profitability of their digital advertising campaigns. We manage over $100 million in PPC spend. We help clients increase their website conversions by performing website audits, conversion optimization, A/B testing, landing page design, Facebook Messenger, chatbot marketing, Facebook advertising, all sorts of exciting digital advertising campaigns. We're doing a lot of exciting things. You could check us out online at adventureppc.com, www.adventureppc.com. As you know, I'm also an online instructor with over 100,000 students. Each of my courses are best-selling courses in their categories. I teach about landing page design. I teach about Google Ads, formerly Google AdWords. And you guys, I'm probably going to make that mistake and call it AdWords because, it shifted from Google AdWords now to Google Ads. So forgive me if I refer to it as its old name, AdWords. I teach Facebook Messenger marketing, and I have a lot more courses and a lot more content coming through the pipeline. I speak regularly at industry events and online marketing conferences around the country. I'm going to be speaking at Growth Marketing Conference in San Francisco coming up soon. I speak at Facebook Chatbot Summits recently in collaboration with Larry Kim from Mobile Monkey and from WordStream. And hopefully, and I'll be speaking at a lot of events on an ongoing basis. I hope I can continue to be invited to these events. And I hope that I could meet you at one of these events in person. That would be incredibly exciting. I'm also a contributing editor to some of our industry-leading journals and blogs like SearchEngineJournal.com, the 3Q Digital blog, Frederick Valley's Optimizer blog, so on and so forth. So I'm sure you could catch up with some of the things that I've written for those blogs and for, of course, our own blog at adventureppc.com. I have a master's degree in industrial organizational psychology, IO Psych, from Hofstra University in Long Island. And that degree really focuses a lot on psychological principles applied to the modern workplace. And that degree, while when I first started that program, I really had no idea that I was going to go into business and start a company and get into digital advertising. That's a whole different story unto itself. I won't bore you with that now. But the degree and the principles that I learned throughout that master's program were incredibly helpful and invaluable with what I'm doing today. Not only has it helped me build the agency, but it's also helped me run successful and profitable advertising campaigns for our clients, and it's going to help you do the same. We're going to have a whole section on motivation, on how consumers make buying decisions, differences in demographics, and all that stuff is extremely important because while the bulk of this course really deals with the technical part of Google Ads, how to use it, how to use all the features, going from beginner to advanced, using every single opportunity you have, ultimately what it comes down to is getting people to buy something from you. And that's incredibly hard to do. It's not easy to get somebody who doesn't know you to buy from you. Whether it's signing up for your services, it's buying your products, it's making a phone call, it's signing up for a newsletter, whatever that conversion action that you're tracking on your website is going to be. And of course, we're going to learn all about conversion tracking and attribution models and all that exciting stuff. You're ultimately trying to get somebody to buy from you, but more importantly, and we're going to touch upon this briefly in the next lecture, you need to get people to buy from you where you're generating more revenue than what you're spending on your advertising. That is the only metric of success in an advertising campaign. It's not about how well you know Google Ads. It's not about how big your campaigns are. It's not about how many keywords you have. It's, are you selling and generating more revenue than you're spending? And that's very tied to psychology. It's very tied to understanding behavioral psychology, and we're going to get to that. I originally decided to create this course a few years ago because in our agency, Adventure Media, I saw so many clients, so many businesses with better products, better services, better customer support teams, a better website, getting killed, getting demolished by their competition in the digital advertising space. They were wasting money on digital advertising campaigns. They didn't know how to attract the right types of people to their website, people who were expressing actual commercial intent to buy the products. And it was a shame. Like, it was so easily fixed. If people just had proper training and really be able to understand the mediums, the platform, they'd be able to outperform their competition and win back a lot of that business from the competition that the competition was taking from them. And I realized, hey, if I could bring this training to the masses, and I could help people do this, then we'll see a much more level playing field. That was one of the primary reasons why I originally created this course, and thankfully, I think that reason has come to fruition. Of course, another reason that I've created this course is it exposes our agency to more potential clients, and we've thankfully have been able to sign an enormous amount of clients, large companies. You'd be surprised at some of the companies that have bought this course for their digital marketing teams. PayPal, Tesla, Citibank, literally just to name a few. So this course was created with that goal in mind. This course is not about making your products better necessarily, although we'll talk about making your website better, but this course is helping you understand the advertising platform so you could at least compete at the same level that your competitors are competing. Google Ads, like I said, is the most popular advertising platform in the world. I guarantee you that if you're interested and you're thinking about running Google Ads, or if you're already running Google Ads campaigns, your competitors are already doing it. So it's really worth your time to start thinking about these things and to go slowly and to really get as much information as possible to really understand this. It's natural that you're going to have lots of questions as you go through the course. Udemy has a question and answer discussion forum in every single individual lecture. If you click the Q&A button at the top of the screen, you'll see a list of all the different questions and answers that students have had. I am sometimes active in the Q&A forum, but I am not always active in the Q&A forum. The best place to get support is in the Facebook group. It's a private members-only Facebook group for students of this course. More information below about getting access to that Facebook group. That's where I'll be most active. That's where other students will be most active. That's where you could post pictures and videos of issues you might be having, of your own campaigns, talk about your Google Ads journey. So the Facebook group is really the place to go to get questions. But of course, you could scroll through the question and answer forum in each of these individual lectures, see if your question was answered. Very likely it has. I think almost every single lecture in this course has some sort of question and answer discussion thread going on in it. So it's really worth your time to look through there. But if you do have another question, of course you could post it there. Maybe another student will reply. Maybe I'll get a chance to reply. I have teachers' assistants actually that might be able to reply. But the best chance of getting support is in that Facebook group. So lastly, thank you again so much. I mean that sincerely, honestly. It means a huge amount to me that you're putting your trust in me, that you're taking this journey with me. I'm incredibly excited to be taking this journey with you. I think this is a mutual relationship. I'm benefiting enormously from having you as a student. I hope you're benefiting enormously from having me as an instructor. And this is going to be a long journey. It's going to be an exciting journey. But when you come out on the other end, you're going to be within the top 1% of digital advertisers in the world running the most professional, effective Google Ads campaigns for your business. And that's not something to take lightly. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you very soon in Lecture 2, where I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what's to come throughout the rest of this course. Cheers for now.